Okay guys, today we're doing the review of the KUKIRIN G2 Max. This is the English version. Disclaimer, little word in French for my French subscribers. Bonjour à tous, alors c'est Marc de la chaîne Marc électrique. Aujourd'hui nous faisons la review en anglais donc de la KUKIRIN G2 Max. Vous avez déjà une version française qui est disponible. Je vous mettrai le lien sur la fiche qui va apparaître ou dans la description. Voilà, vous pouvez aller la voir. Si vous voulez apprendre et améliorer et corriger l'anglais avec Marc, je vous en prie, vous pouvez rester. Avant de partir, un petit like. Et puis voilà, on se retrouve très bientôt pour une prochaine vidéo. Okay, so let's continue for the English version. Today we're reviewing the KUKIRIN G2 Max. Boom, 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 boom. Look at this beast. This is an awesome beast. It's fully charged. We're going for a big ride, and while we are driving, I will talk to you a little bit about the specs. Completely. There's the safety. You just push it like this. You take this here, the orange grip up. Oh yeah, I had to put it on the max. Yeah, you have to put the scooter on max height, I don't know. And then you just have to do like this, and it's done. You can take your scooter, heavy scooter, yeah, 31 kilo. I guess I can do my biceps with it. But today for the drive test, I will do like 20 kilometers, 21 kilometers. So in total it will be 42 kilometers, and I'm meeting with a very good old friend, and we're gonna eat in Paris. I don't like going to Paris, but for her, I think that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have an exception, or do an exception. I don't know how you say that. Okay, so I used to live in Paris, and I forgot how you have to be careful at everything, like the people walking on the bicycle path, the bikes, the scooters, the cars, everything. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, there's somebody behind me. Okay, so let's go. Let's not stress out. I understand why I left Paris, because I was looking for a much more calm way of life. Normally I will find them. I will find them. Oh fuck! I need to train my English. Oh yeah, here, the beautiful wife and the handsome son. There we go. We can go. We can go. Cross the road. Take turn on the right. I love riding in family. Riding in family is the best. But now we need to get home. I don't want to cause damage to the scooter. Yeah. 46.5 volt, and I did 41 kilometers in total. Okay, what can we say about this e-scooter? The first negative point I have for this scooter, it will be the display. I don't know if you can hear it, but I don't like the sound of the display. When you are riding it, you can hear that the display is vibrating and sounds like a cheap material, like cheap plastic, and I don't like it at all. Maybe because the display is way too big for the electronic parts in it. So the front wheel is in one piece. You cannot, there is no screw, so you cannot open it in two pieces to change, the tire if you have a puncture. Instead of the rear wheel motor, you can open the rear wheel in two, so you just have to take your toolkit and you can definitely change the tire without any issue and without using special tools. But you can change this front wheel. You can buy for the G3 Pro, for example. Mosquito. G3 Pro, you can have the wheels that open in two, so there is only 3 screws, I guess, and you have to unscrew it and you open the wheel in two, you change the tire, and that's a pretty negative point. You can definitely invest in a front wheel if you want to, but yeah. The other point is I don't like the way you restrict the power. So instead of restricting it with like a 15 mph miles for 15 miles or 25 kilometers per hour, you have to restrict it with the percentage of power. So when you're going to P7, it's like 100%, and then when you decrease the power, it will adjust the speed. But you cannot fully use the motor if you restrict it with the percentage of the power, and the percentage of the power will be proportional with the percentage of your battery. So less battery, less power. It is another thing that I don't like is that you cannot see the directional light when you're riding. Cars definitely don't see you when you're saying that you're turning on the right and on the left, and yeah, I think that it should have been here, maybe. Yeah, maybe here, or maybe directly on the mud guard. But they are not useful. But it is still good to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 lights in totals, 3 rear and 3 in front. Something you have to know, guys, it is also the torque. The torque is only 25 Nm. So you can still climb hills, yeah, but at very low speed. Okay, so that was the negative point, and there is plenty of good points. Because first of all, it will be the stability and the comfort. It is so smooth to ride with it, because you have dual suspension, front and rear, and you can adjust it, and it is much easier than the previous version. Of course, it is heavy. It's more than 31 kilo. I think it's a little bit more, but but the fact that it is heavy brings you stability when you are riding, and this is something I really like. You know, you saw on the footage I was riding with one hand, and I was at 25 kilometers, and I felt safe. So another good thing, it's this stuff right here. Very ingenious system that allows you to have something that's not moving. You see? Yeah. Something I didn't say on the French version, the handlebar can be changed. I like the 10-inch tire. I like the off-road, the 10-inch wheel with the off-road tire. They are off-road, but they can also go on bicycle path or road, and they are not making that much noise. You feel the grip when you are turning, so this is something very cool. Also here, the mudguard. The mudguard are very nice. Because it definitely prevents you for having mud on your back, but it can be improved because the suspension actually can get dirty pretty quick. But I prefer to have the dirty suspension than a dirty back. Oh, also, sorry, a negative point I forgot. You cannot charge the scooter and power it on at the same time. It is something that you have to know. You have to read here. You know, there is a yellow message saying that you don't power on when charging. You cannot power on the scooter when charging. So this is some. Well, don't worry, you cannot. Even if you try, I tried, and you cannot do it. So it is quite strange, but I get used to. The charger also. The charger is only a 2 amp charger. I guess that for a 48 volt, a 20 amp battery, they could have put a 3 amp charger. So overall, what do I think about this e-bike? I like the fact that, you know, there is a key here that is quite securing your e-bike. You can put an alarm as well if you want to. I like the general look of it. I think that it's a very well finished product. I like the silicone deck here. You know, they changed the silicone, and it's quite easy. Like I did like 41 kilometers. It was quite dirty, and I just took a sponge, clean it, and it's already dry and it's clean. So that's a very good point. I like the general look. I like the specs. It's a 1,000 watt motor with a peak at 1,200 watt peak motor. I think that for the price you cannot have a better bargain. I think when I was looking at the price, you will see in the video, it was less than 800, and I think that this, if you are planning to go on vacation or holidays and you are looking for a way of transportation, a cool one, an original one, you can definitely go with it. It's a very well finished product. The screws are all way tight. My advice is always check everything before you're going on a ride, just to be sure. But I have to say that KUKIRIN and Kugo did a very well finished product with this model. It was the KUKIRIN G2 Max. And for the price, it's a very aggressive one, and it's definitely worth it. There is the big brother, the G3 Pro, same deck, and they just changed the battery. It's a 52 volt, 23 amp battery, but it is double the price. So better spec. If you want to go for a dual motor, you can go and take the G3 Pro. But if you are looking for an affordable e-scooter and you want a 10-inch wheel with it, a 48 volt 20 amp battery, 1,200 peak watt motor, you can definitely go for this one. It's a very good product. Thank you very much, Geek Buying, for selling me this scooter. It's a very good, well finished one, and I'm quite happy with it. We'll see more of it. I would like to compare it with the G3 Pro, and I'm going to do some project with it, like going on a road trip and camping. We'll see how it handle with time. I already did more than 200 kilometers, and so far so good. I'm pretty pleased with it. Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope that you like the review. If you do, please hit the like button, subscribe, comment, and me what you think about it. If you want to correct me with my grammar and my English, please feel free. More review in English will come to the channel, because every time I'm presenting a new product, you will always have I begin in French, of course, because this is my native tongue, and then I do another one, a slightly different one in English. French people, you can still watch the English, and we can learn English together, and there is some different footage, of course. Okay, English folks, I hope that you liked the video and you find something interesting in everything that I said. Until then, take care, I will catch you real soon, and we'll see you next time. Peace.